It's buy or sell time, all right? It's time for buy or sell presented by eBay Motors. What up, eBay Motors? Thank you for sponsoring this segment. We got a really good question here, and I think a hot button topic. Maybe going overlooked in the national media, certainly not going overlooked in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, or Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And here we go. Buy or sell. We should be worried about Devin Bush. All right, and we got a question here from Bronson Paradis. How worried should we be with Devin Bush? Miles Jack looks like the stud he is, but Bush, now 2 years removed from the ACL injury, still just looks like a different guy than his 2019 self. And, you know, Bronson, I'm with you. I'm a little concerned. Again, I mean, he's going to be on the team. We know that, but it does not look like the Devin Bush we saw that rookie year before his knee went out. Definitely does not. Miles Jack is spot on. First up, I think that's one of the steals of the offseason that they got Miles Jack. I mean, the fact that they got to replace Joe Schobert with Miles Jack is laughable. Miles Jack, I don't know what the deal was within Jacksonville. You know, I know there's a slight knee issue maybe that people are concerned about, but for what they're paying him, wow. Miles Jack to me is still we brought up that linebacker graphic a little bit before. I think he's in that upper tier of linebackers for me. I think he is going to be a difference maker, and he is made for Pittsburgh Steelers football in the middle there. But Devin Bush, I'm worried about. You know, did not look comfortable the other night, did not make many plays, was not around the ball a whole lot. And I think, you know, the writing's on the wall to a degree where pull up their roster. When you pull up their game day roster, it says Devin Bush or Robert Spillane. And Devin Bush has certainly lost a little bit of the explosiveness ever since the knee. And then because of that, doesn't seem to quite as physical or sticking his head in there quite the way he used to and being the ball hawk that I thought he would be or that he looked like in that rookie year. So I think it's certainly something to worry about here as we go on. Again, I think that Steelers defense is going to jump back on the scene this year. And if Robert Spillane has to play, he's a good player. There's no doubt. He's a starting middle linebacker in football for my money and did a good job last year before he kind of got banged up as well. But I think the concern there is real as far in Pittsburgh with Devin Bush, and especially when we know they traded up a significant amount of picks to get him. We thought he was going to be the Ryan Shazier replacement, and it looked that way, and it certainly doesn't look that way now. So we'll see how that plays out. But I am happy about Miles Jack. Definitely concerned about Miles Bush. Or not Miles Jack, Devin Bush, excuse me. All right, so that was Buy or Sell presented by eBay Motors. You might have the biggest garage, but with eBay Motors, you always have 122 million parts for your car right at your fingertips. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride, baby. Thank you, eBay Motors, for that. That was always a fun segment and a really good question by our homie Bronson Paradis.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.